Hello again. It's Friday, February 9th, 2018. This is Journal TV and I'm Jerry Clark. It's time for the news. Dr. Calvin McClinton will present a program entitled Celebrating Our Local African American Treasures at the Clifton Forge Public Library on February the 15th at 6 p.m. Part of that program will include information about local slave cemeteries. Audit reports on local governing bodies can be relatively boring, but when they're positive, they get attention. Corbin Stone of Robinson Farmer Cox Associates gave Alleghany County supervisors some good news on Tuesday. Watch.
Your expenditures are very much being held in check. Of course, your revenues are too. We just don't see growth. It's almost a mirror image of the last presentation I gave to you, our presentation a year ago. There's no revenue growth, but at the same time, we don't have expenditure growth. So at $9 million, you have a healthy fund balance. 9.4, you have a healthy fund balance. If you see it dropping, and once you hit 6, or if you hit 6, or if you see a trend downward, you're going to have to take some action, because once you get below 5, you just don't have enough cash flow. You can run into a bind.
The Alleghany County Sheriff's Office needs some hardware and software upgrades for at least 2 big reasons. Here's Director of Public Safety Ryan Mooterspaw on the issue. Listen.
We had mentioned to the board that about the necessity of replacing our computer-aided dispatching, the jail records management system, and also the incident-based reporting that the Sheriff's Office uses. As of 2020, the current software that we're using will no longer be supported in any shape, form, or fashion. Our timeline has been expedited because at the end of last year, the Sheriff's Office was notified that the state police has changed the reporting requirements, and our current software is not in compliance.
And we'll be right back. At long last, Alleghany County has hired a new Director of Finance. County Administrator John Lanford announced the hiring of former Supervisor Suzanne Adcock. Listen.
And sitting over here beside Mr. Burge is our, she's been Mr. for 1 month. So I'm happy to announce our new Finance Director for Alleghany County. Her first day here is March 1st, so we're very happy to have Suzanne join us on a full-time basis. She'll bring quite a bit to the table.
U.S. Forest Service District Ranger Elizabeth McNichols explained to the Alleghany County Board of Supervisors that the Lower Cow Pasture Landscape Restoration Project had been funded to the tune of nearly $600,000. Here she is talking about it.
Beginning news is almost $600,000 coming in from Joint Chiefs grant award to the community for several projects, both to the Forest Service and to NRCS, working on private lands also. So that was big news.
It didn't appear last Monday night that the Covington School Board was aware that some asbestos remained at the Covington High School. Here's Superintendent Melinda Sneed Johnson on the issue. Watch.
The map of CHS that lists all of the areas that still have asbestos. We are getting our manager of our asbestos abatement, Wes Hambrick, to do an update of where the asbestos continues to be in Covington High School, but we know it's still there because it's not all been addressed over the last number of years.
Did he not do stairwells 3 or 4 years ago?
He did some, but not all of them, I don't believe. Mr. Hambrick's supposed to be over here late February, early March to revise our asbestos plan so we know where it is still remaining. What we found in the Covington High School auditorium was a surprise.
Right.
And now a word from our sponsor. Now it's time for Editor's Quickies. The Covington School Board will hold a public hearing on its budget on Monday. The Covington City Council meets next Tuesday and will welcome new Police Chief Anthony Morgan. The JRTC Board meets next Tuesday as well. And the Alleghany County School Board meets February the 19th. Let's take a look at some upcoming events. Now for local obituaries. Gene Stone, 88, of Ronsford, died on Wednesday. A memorial service will be held at the Salem Presbyterian Church on Sunday. George Mays, 90, of Clifton Forge, died on Thursday. A graveside service is set Saturday at the Mountain View Cemetery. Thelma Bryant, 77, of White Sulphur Springs, died on Monday. A memorial service for her will be held at a future date. Let's check out the local weather forecast. On Saturday, it should be mostly cloudy with rain, high of 51 and a low of 45. On Sunday, it should be cloudy with showers, high of 60 and a low of 43. And on Monday, it should be mostly cloudy with scattered showers, high of 51 and a low of about 39 degrees. But there's good news. There's only 38 more days until springtime in Virginia. And that's the way it is on Friday, February 9th, 2018. More stories, photos, videos, and interviews are available 24/7, 365 on AlleganyJournal.com, YouTube, and on our soaring Facebook page. Thanks very much for watching Journal TV.